today you won't believe where I am. Well, Kwame came across this amazing site where they're actually building out of shipping containers. I mean, there are so many different ways you can build. It's not only about the conventional style of building. So when I came and saw this for myself, I was absolutely amazed. And thankfully, I got to meet someone, Thomas. There you are, busy on your phone.
How you doing?
Hi. So it's you
nice
doing all this?
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically, there's a shipping container and 16 high cube shipping containers, and we're turning them into a showroom.
Okay.
There's gonna be a storage house, and there's gonna be an office on top, and a studio room. So basically, that's it.
Wow, because this is amazing. Actually, do you know my concern with a shipping container is that I thought that it would retain too much heat.
Yeah.
But when I stepped in here, it was actually cool.
Cool, yeah.
Why is it cool?
It's cool because we've done insulation. So
What
we
do you use?
polystyrene in the insulation.
Okay.
So that keeps the heat out. You know, it's a good when you talk about these cold weathers, like cold stores. They use all these things to keep the heat up.
Okay.
So basically, that's what we do before we put in whatever drywall that comes to the wall.
Okay.
So that's why it's so cool like that. Yeah.
Right, I see. And so is it faster to build with a shipping container rather than
very
doing
faster.
it like
I mean,
bricks and cement?
very fast, very fast. I mean,
Really?
we started this whole project with about, let's say, it's been about 2 months now.
2 months?
Yeah, 2 months now, and we're gonna finish. I mean, we should finish on the 15th. So as you can see, completely finished.
Oh my God!
But the whole thing is because we've had adding the normal traditional method of building, so that has a bit delayed a bit. But if we should have gone through like without it, I think we should have done that about, let's say, 20 days.
Wow.
Yeah, 20 days.
So do you still need like a foundation and everything when you start?
Yeah. So what we did here was we did a piers. With the piers, then we kept the container on top of the piers.
Right.
So the reason being that because we don't want moisture and all that coming up. So when we put it, there can be air passing underneath of the containers. That also keeps the whole place cool as well. So it keeps the whole place cool.
Okay.
So basically, this
one thing I noticed about here was the height of the shipping
the height
container.
of shipping
because
container.
normally shipping containers are kind of like a bit small.
So what happened is we use, shipping containers come in 2 sizes and a height. So this is a high cube, which is 9.6. Okay. 9.6, and the standard is about 8.4. Right. So we use 9.6. That's why you can hide it.
Easy to get hold of, or they're special.
Oh no. I mean, when you go to the harbor, mostly a lot of people use them. Before it was all of the standard, but now, I mean, when you go to the harbor, it's there.
So this is like your business where you use prefab to build homes.
Prefab building,
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of people doing this now for their actual homes, residential homes.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, in the western region, it's a big thing there. A lot of people because of the companies in there. You got the oil companies, you got the mining companies, whereby as a concession, they don't own the land. So shipping containers are movable. So once you can move it, I mean, after concession or after working at the site, you can move the shipping containers to the next one. So that makes it more even. I mean, so in the western part of Ghana, it's really, I mean, it's something that is, it's wherever you go, you find it there. But in Accra, there's now people picking up and people are understanding the whole concept.
So tell me, is it cheaper?
It's cheaper.
And faster?
Yeah, cheaper, faster, and it's durable. You don't think about, I mean, when it comes to termites, there's nothing like that because it's metal, so you have nothing to worry about that. And I mean, it can stand hurricane on anything.
Really?
Because it's a box.
Are you sure? So I couldn't like move it.
You can't move it. You can't move it. No, you can bring all whatever you want to do, but you still can't move it.
Really?
Because what we did was we had to weld it into the piers that we did. So it's solid, it's firm, so there's nothing can move it. I mean, it's perfect.
So why aren't more people building their homes with this?
Yeah, because like we said, it's cheaper, it's faster, right? Sustainable, it's eco-friendly. Because at the end of the day, if these shipping containers, you got about millions, and I don't know how many containers are in the harbor which are not being used.
Right.
So if we can turn them into these habitable space, offices, whatever, I think at least we're getting some waste out of system. Because what will happen is if these things are there, they are waste. You can't use it for nothing. So when we start using it for habitable space, in a way, I mean, it's recycling and eco-friendly.
So is it just because it's not popular, that's why more people are not doing it?
Yeah. It's not popular right here in Ghana. A lot of people, but I mean, back in the States, in the UK, a lot of people are now going to shipping containers because they feel it's affordable, it's movable. That's the plan. So the client called me up because, you know, it's like an acre of land in here. And when you see, it's a very prime area, very prime. He wanted to build a very high-rising building, but he's not ready yet. So the land being there for nothing, he thought about it. Okay, let me use it as a showroom. So we're gonna build using shipping containers, and after a while, maybe 5 years, 10 years, we can move it, so he can build whatever he wants to build.
Because I've seen lots of people build like normal container shops. But I've never really seen someone do like
something
a
whole house like this.
Okay, so we're building at the moment, and we've done like a first floor.
Okay.
So our second floor, potentially we could use a container.
Yeah, exactly. You can do that, and that's going to save you. Like I said, it's going to save you a lot of money. I can assure you. It all depends about the finishing.
Right.
How you want it. If you want it cladded like this,
so this
I mean, it comes. There's the cladding, so you can't see. You can't even tell when you come in here. You can't even tell it's a shipping container. You know, so it comes with an extra cost a bit. But if you want to leave the exterior just like the way it is, you can save a lot of money. You can save about, let's say, 40%.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow. Compared to a regular build
exactly.
cost.
Exactly. You can do that.
Okay.
And there's nothing different about using shipping containers. It's everything you need. As the normal traditional home, you can find it them. You can do it. Everything you want, you can do it.
So like you can cut out windows.
You can cut out windows. You can cut out doors. You can cut out, like you can see. There's a big glass door in here.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's have a look inside of it.
So this these are plasterboard.
Right.
Yes. These are plasterboard.
Okay.
And like the drywall. Back in the UK, that's what we say. Drywall or. In the US, so there's a plasterboard. So what happens is there's gonna be the wall. Then you got electrical cables coming in.
Right.
So you're gonna have your sockets and everything, just like a normal home. There's nothing out. Everything's gonna be normal, just like a normal home.
So would you plaster on top of this?
Yeah, we're gonna plaster. You know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a skimming. So let's go this side. I'll show you.
Okay.
So in here, there's what do you call it? We've done a skimming. We skim it, so you can't even tell it's a plasterboard. Yeah, you can't see the joint. So after this, we're gonna do skimming all over it, and when the skimming is done, you can paint it, so you can't even tell it's a plasterboard or anything. And if you watch in here at the storage room, we use plywood. So that's what I'm saying about. Exactly. The top you can use plywood. So it all depends on how you want the finishing to be. But when you use plywood, it's cheaper than plasterboard.
But can insects eat this? You have to treat it first?
Yeah, you treat it first. I mean, already the plywood that you buy from the market is already treated. So you don't really need to worry your head about treating it anymore. But you can go straight ahead, do your whatever skimming, paint it nicely, and it's gonna look fresh just like this.
Right, okay.
You know, this is quite expensive. So when you use plywood, it's lesser. So it all boils down to what you want. You know, even in traditional homes, you got houses that are way expensive, and you got houses that are affordable. It depends on how you want it and how you want to build it. Exactly, the finishing. That's basically it.
Okay, because obviously, as we can see here, you can see the shipping container is exposed.
Yeah, exposed
and so
in here.
what are all these wires hanging down?
Yeah, so these wires are going to be lights. Because of the client, he loves, beautiful things. I mean, he's a perfectionist. So he came up with his own design about using lights. So you can have all the spotlights. There's going to be spotlights in here. Beautifully done, because it's a showroom, so it needs a lot of more lights.
So just confirm for me again, you said this is like 2 months.
Yeah, it's been 2 months we've been working in here.
My goodness.
Yeah.
And you'll finish when?
15th.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.
So like if I came back on the 15th,
we'll be done. That's what I'm saying. Because, you know, this was more, doing the piers took a bit time because of the normal traditional. You need to wait for it to dry.
Right.
But if we're talking about not using piers, but we had another way, I mean, we'd have gone faster. So, you know, the disadvantages about normal traditional, I mean, you've got to wait for something to dry out before you start building. But with shipping containers, you can go straight forward. As you can see, you know, this floor, we did, we used the screeding as a mortar. You know, so sometimes you need to let it dry. So, but if we want straight to, let's say, using wood tiles or anything, that would have been quicker. You know, so because of the blending of the traditional and the shipping container, which has been prefab, that has prolonged the whole procedure. But I mean, if it was everything, I mean, we should have been done in 20 days, like I said.
20 days.
20 days.
That just sounds crazy.
Yeah, I know, but for real, for real.
Okay,
for real.
So basically this is your business, this is what you do.
Yeah, this is what I do.
Is it specifically shipping containers, or do you deal with other materials?
I do other materials. We do light steel.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard about light steel. So light steel, it's
like
more like
yeah,
exactly. It's more like metal. You just join it, and whatever you want to do, you can do. The plasterboard comes in. But with that one, you need to build a foundation first before you put in all the trucks.
What they're doing outside
exactly
here, right?
like what we're doing here. But in here, what we're gonna do, we're not gonna do light steel though.
Okay.
What is going to happen is we're gonna use the cut-off shipping containers from this side, and we're gonna rebuild it. You know, so we're not gonna throw all the waste. So I mean, that's one thing about shipping containers. When you cut your windows, when you cut your doors, when you cut whatever you cut, I mean, you don't need to throw it away. You can use it again
for something else.
Exactly. So that's what we're doing. So, well, basically, I mean, nothing goes waste.
No wastage.
So we're taking it, we're building another one.
Right, I see, I'm with you. Yeah. Because when we first came to Ghana, we discovered that people were building houses with polystyrene.
Yeah, polystyrene,
Now, a lot of people were a bit hesitant because they're like, is it going to be safe? Is it going to, you know, they had their reservations about it. But I've seen more people are starting to warm to the concept of polystyrene. But it's the same thing with polystyrene. Like when you're cutting out windows, what do you do with the part that's been cut out? Yeah. So what part, like the polystyrene you're talking about? There's been another building at Duncan Williams building, very close to his church. Yes. It's all made about that. The whole building. The whole building. Hey. The whole building. The whole building. So that's basically prefab. Yeah. So now when you cut that, you don't throw it away. You're just gonna use it again. You can use it for an insulation, anything. Yeah. So nothing go waste. Because I noticed your insulation over here. So that's over here is the polystyrene. Polystyrene, that I put in the board. Okay. So you can see this, you know, there's so many ways of insulation. Yeah. They got spray foam. But spray foam is not common right here in Ghana. Right. But this is common. You know, this is common. That you can just break with your fingers. But you know, you might see very like something. That is unuseful, but it's very useful. Because I've heard it's actually bulletproof as well. Yeah, exactly. It's very strong. When the ones that are very thick, when you shoot into it, it can penetrate. Wow. Yeah, that's it. So that's amazing. The insulation, I mean, this is common in Ghana. Yeah. So when you're doing it, you better think about this. Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. Okay. So if people are interested in building prefab your way, how can people contact you? Also, I've got an Instagram handle. That's Prefab Masters GH. Okay. On Instagram, we're on Facebook as well. Prefab Masters GH. Okay. You can contact me also on 020-9144-729. 020-9144-729. Give us a call, and whatever you want to do, anyhow you want to build it. If you want to build 10 mansions or whatever, we can do it for you. Right. I mean, it's cheaper as well. So cheaper and faster.
Cheaper, exactly. Faster. Yeah. Very faster, very fast.
Awesome.
Very fast.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right.
Guys, there you have it. You've heard it for yourself. If you've been interested in building, but you're not sure, you don't have all the funds, definitely prefab is a way that you can go. So definitely I'd say speak to Thomas about it, and he can obviously, you can bounce ideas off him and he can come check it out for you and all the rest of it. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like and share the video. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button for me. Also hit the notification bell, and until next time, guys, I am out. Nuti Fafa.